nervous and no one wanted to interview the elderly people. We did not dare to interview them because this was our first time to interview the elderly. I learned that some people in the community were poor and their life were very simple, and some of them were sick. At first I felt disgusted, but I tried not to think about their sickness. It was not their fault, but they got sick. So in the end I changed my mind. I interviewed them and tried to get what they need to help. Thanks.
My name is Lee. When we first started the project, I was very afraid and nervous because I am new to this school. But I was very lucky because my group members were very kind and very good. I did not go and visit or interview the elderly people because I had an English program at that time. We faced one problem with our project. For example, we were not free when we wanted to visit or interview the elderly people. Although we have chosen the day, some members in the groups did not come. We did not have problems with each other because we are very united. We solve some problem and we keep reminding each other when we have a meeting. We do not forget to collect the food from our neighbors. I learned that we must help the elderly people because some of them have difficulty in moving. Some of them also very lonely and need someone to talk to them. I also learned that we can help them by collecting from our neighbors and giving it to them. Sometimes we can go and visit them because they are very lonely. They need friends. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Fira. What I planned is that when we first started the project, we planned to help the elderly people who live in Clementi. First, we decided to visit the elderly people and interview them with a few questions. I was the interviewer. I asked them what their problems were and what difficulties. Stop! Hi, I'm Fira. What I planned is that when we first started the project, we planned to help the elderly people who live in Clementi. First, we decided to visit the elderly people and interview them with a few questions. I was the interviewer. I asked them what their problems were and what difficulties they were facing, and asked a few more questions. After the school holidays, my group planned to collect canned food and instant noodles. We gave the food items to the elderly people who needed them. Some of the problems we faced with the project were that every time we wanted to visit the elderly people or interview them, they were not there. One problem with my group was that some of our friends did not want to cooperate with us. We tried to solve this problem by asking our mentor teacher to speak to some of our group members. I contributed to this project by collecting the food items and interviewing the elderly people. I have learned that the community we were helping is made up of poor people and that they have been left alone by their own children. I hope that when I am old, my children do not make the same mistake. I've learned to interview people and not to be shy anymore. I have also learned to be a more matured girl. Thank you.